Congratulations.
Thanks.
How are you feeling?
Thanks. Over the moon. I'm really, really surprised.
Are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
come on.
I genuinely am. I'm in great spirits. My family's here, and Nathan and Claire and the team are over there. Man, it's nice.
Tell us a little bit about the record. The thing about your records, and particularly this one, is that it has such attention to the tone on the sounds. Like they are slightly otherworldly. I mean, how much effort, time, concentration, luck goes into pulling out what becomes the colours of that sound?
Well, I spend a huge amount of time just crafting the tones and the textures to put the music together. So I spend days just writing no music and just creating textures and tones and creating my own sample library, so that when I am inspired, I then have this whole sound palette of my own custom paints. Like your own sounds and your own things. And it's very important to me. In fact, it's probably the most important thing to me is all of that. And that's what I love about production, music production, is that you have access to all these different ways of manipulating audio.
Music production is one thing, and it's a terrific skill, and you are a master of it. Taking that skill and then presenting it on a stage in front of tens of thousands of people, which is what you now do. What was that journey like for you? Taking it from inside your own head, inside your own small studio, to having to present it to so many people. Was it a difficult thing to do?
Definitely. Yes. Yeah. I like doing music in my room or in a studio by myself usually, and I'm quite introverted, so it was quite full on the first gigs, playing music in front of people as opposed to making music by yourself, which is why I got into this. And then all of a sudden you're thrust onto a stage and in front of people, and you're expected to just be okay with it, and that was definitely challenging for me. And then doing interviews and this and that, but it definitely dropped me in the deep end and forced me to kind of grow up quickly. And I'm glad that it did, because I think it's taught me a lot about myself, and I'm really happy with it doesn't faze me so much anymore. I'm sitting on the couch with you in front of 100 people, and it's cool.
Yeah, they're all beautiful people. Do you want to take a quick question or two?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. We've got one or two questions for Flume. Quick one. Yes.
Larry, from the AU review, you mentioned on stage about keep Sydney open and what the scene is facing right now. In the beginning of your career, how important was Sydney to convincing you to do what you're doing now?
Well, I saw a lot of shows before I ever played my own shows, and I went to a lot of small venues and clubs, and they were really where I saw the artists that I was most interested in. I performed at Good God Small Club with Chet Faker. I supported him, and that was one of the earlier gigs, and I think that it's just so important for the future of music here that there is a scene, and the interesting, exciting stuff happens in the small clubs and the small parties and the obscure places, and they're the places that are getting most affected by these lockout laws. And I think that it's incredibly vital to our community and to the reputation of Australia, which is great right now, but really could be tarnished if these small places get shut down, because it's gonna ruin the scene in a big way. And I want to fight for that, because that's the opportunity I had. When I started out, I had a lot of great places to play, and now it's changed. So for the next generation of artists, I hope that we can grab that back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a big night for Harley. Please congratulate Flume. We're going to let you get back out there with your family and celebrate this evening. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good chat.
Yeah.